Okay, so October 26, 23. Believe it or not, after I just did that last video, I get out of my car and they're yelling about, because where I call Lisa a psycho bitch. And when these people get tired of being Lisa's bitch and her bitch, that they're letting her kill other people and helping her, maybe they'll start turning her in. Because psychopaths, their brains do not feel sympathy, empathy, remorse for anything. Their brains don't work in that area. That's why they're serial killers. That's why they hunt people down, have them drugged, beat them, raped, don't care what happened to that victim because they're psychopaths. They're the serial killers in the world. Right? Now, I get out of my car and some idiot yells out, some little kid, well, they said she went, we kid. Well, little bitch, for Lisa, little bitch, your mouth needs washed out with soap and your face needs slapped. And their parents need to raise them right, not to act like lunatics. Maybe if you acted or learned to right, instead of act like psycho bitches and like you're Ron and Lisa's own personal little bitches they hire while they're killing other people. And you want to help out murder? Domestic terrorism is a group of people to further their own beliefs with religious or political backing with threats or harm to human life against the U.S. constitutional laws. Being part of a domestic terrorism group can be 20 to life. Okay? Now, I want you to think about this, where they said that now up in Akron, 2 weeks ago, investigators, we found the tape where they told my client's neighbor on Shepler Church Road in March or April of 22 that retired Judge Pete ordered everything to be drugged and photoshopped and made up on me. And they found May 26, 22, because my phone's tapped at noon. The shower scene was done on purpose to make you look weird. May 12, 22, at Bubba's restaurant, my car was bugged. 4 or 5 men. They were screaming, and we found a tape of those boys emitting a shower scene in the other room. March 2nd to the 3rd, 21, they said that they at 8 to 10:30 at night, my car was bugged. They said they were going to put 2 clips together, put her in a porn. It's not her, it's them. Don't worry about her. Then they're so altered, their tapes. March 13, 21, I am at Mercy Medical. The nurse comes in with a guy and she says, the only thing that they had on you was adjusting yourself. The guy said, that's sick. Said, no, it's really funny. She just simply wiped off some water with clothes on. He said, that's sick. She said, no, she just adjusted herself. She said she just brushed it off. They didn't have anything else. That's actually really funny. Where I had all the bruises, throwing up, heart rates, and where they said they had the fake sodium pentothal reports and they were roofing me. Her version had no wrongdoing and no wrong saying it. And there was a whole group of people that had nothing. They're that far altered. Okay. Now we're going to go from the beginning of a case, the first month to 2 months in front of investigators. This old man showed up for every other word you telling us. I'll turn it on you. You try to leave Dave, I'll list you a child molester. I'm like, who are you? And I have investigators all around me. You know that bruise on your leg? And I'm like, yeah. Why use sodium pentothal on you? And I'm like, he's like, and you know what you told me? No, I never talked to him. He broke in my house, stabbed me with a date rape drug, and told me to say wrong nightgown and butt lie. In a life of pain? I got away from that freak. Went home to a legally bugged house, had Dave verify I was wearing the grandma nightgown, underwear, house coat, and they only made fun of the back of my knees. That's where it's documented and carrying around the house. The worst thing you ever did wrong, honey, is bend over improperly, and they only seen the back of my knees. Found innocent of everything in 18. In front of all the cops and other people, and investigators, they were admitting they had sodium pentothal reports. They were trying to fool the cops that they had true serum. They were roofing me. Okay? And like they said, it wasn't even funny. They said they had that. And they were watching them through the cameras for the protective custody case. break in and drug me, and they were laughing that they did it before. And even in 18 and 19, they said they were photoshopping a feminine wipey above the toilet in the other room to make you look weird, and laughing at me in front of the cops while I still lived in Ravenna. They already knew I was drugged and framed. So that goes to December 9, 21, Stark County Hunger Task Force on 9th Street. White man bald with dark eyes distributing food came out and said, we always knew the tapes before were them and not her. It was, and so we never said a word. By Christmas of 21, investigators are in there, and he told them it was some guy named Eric trying to help him get away with it, and they didn't know who he was yet. December 9, 21, edit the Oakland apartment maintenance man at 4 p.m. All the tapes before were them and not her. It was just a group of men doing crimes down here. Just criminals. Okay? By Christmas, I told you about Christmas of 21. The guy at the Hunger Task Force told them it's some guy named Eric trying to help him get away with it, and they didn't know who he was yet. Now, they admitted in 18 and 19 they were drugging me up and telling me, say all kinds of stuff, and they were doing it before in their stalking tapes. Okay? May 25th, 21, 6 p.m., I got 2 witnesses on my phone of the church people breaking in before drugging me, telling me, say, where to molest or stuff. Okay? 8, 9, 21, the apartment building for me, second close offense, a lady and little girls lived there. They were outside talking. 4 or 5 neighbors got together and did a police report of being drugged and told to say it before. 1295, Fairland screamed at him, talked to several people in 21. All right. November 2nd or 3rd, 21, an African-American lady found out everything was drugged and photoshopped and made up on me, and she was telling people in Save-A-Lot not to say a word to me. January 19th, 22, Department of Disability. They told them I was drugged and told to say it before. February 2nd, 22, Burlington Coat Factory. A Latino man admitted he drugged me first and told me to say it. People ran in and Save-A-Lot. My one client lived on 6th Street in Canton, and the brown house across the way ran out, yelled at the postman. Postman said we all heard it. March 24th, 22, 1:30. You framed her before? Yeah, we framed her before. Shame on you. I know, I wish we wouldn't have done it. Those people even raped her. My car will pick up 3 parking lots away. Do not confess to a crime within a block of my car, or you'll have police following you. Because you have to, are you interested in working Karen around the house? What's that? One of us have to watch or listen to her every day. Documented by the police. FBI informant. November 18th, 22. Okay, let's get back to May 12th, 22. Bubba's Restaurant. My car is bugged at noon. 4 or 5 men, we found a tape of those boys emitting a shower scene in the other room. May 26th, 22, the shower scene was done on purpose to make you look weird. My one client, Navarre, the White House before hers, they told her in March or April of 22, my car is bugged, that retired Judge Pete ordered everything to be drugged, photoshopped, and made up on me. She talked to investigators. Plus, they already recorded it. Huh? November 18, 22, 2 to 6 p.m., Walmart 62, the sheriff's already pulled Eric's confession by the hair salon. All the tapes before were me and not her. It was my idea to come up with it, my idea to do it, my idea to say it. For all these people to turn on her, and they fell for it. Ha! Well, if it's only you, I could take care of it. I know it's that bad, and they still fell for it. November 24th, 22, Mercy Medical, the nurse taking care of me, to the Canton officer. They all know they sold the login, so it don't matter. Said we all heard that Eric make fun of us for following this. Nobody better say a word to her again. And said, well, you know, the agent that bullied her into saying she was lying when she wasn't. Okay? Christmas Eve, December 24th, 22. About 6 o'clock in the evening, I have my phone in Danny and John's house, and I'm talking to him. And I said, did you know where they kicked in my door on the 6th day? Yeah, and Dave said it was another realtor passing out keys. Don't report it. Yes. I said, did you know they set a button camera stalking me and Dave? No. I said, did you know about a shower scene in the other room to make me look weird? No. I said, did you know where I had the giant bruises all over me, throwing up, even almost passed out in front of the neighbor? Yeah. I said, did you know they were roofing me and beating me and telling me I was some kind of weirdo before? And she said, no, I thought you were working too hard and bruising too easy. I didn't know any of that. And Danny's like, what? We didn't know anything of that. And then the kids come out of the room, Grandma, they put their arms around me. Is that what's going on? We didn't know. That would have made them an accessory. Dave confessed in 23 to Danny that he hired Pete on his own. Okay? June 7th, 23. Walmart 62, 10:11 in the morning. Lighthouse Tabernacle makes fun of FBI agent John. FBI agent John fell for the stun of tapes before. Oh, come on now. That FBI agent fell for a stun of tapes before? You're kidding. Is that what's going on? FBI agent John fell for the stun of tapes before? Ha 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 ha. Is that why they got away with it? 'Cause that FBI agent John fell for the stun of tapes before? Oh, the sheriff said that, by the way. And Walmart still have it. July 9th, 23, my phone's tapped in Trinity Gospel. They saw videos of it. The FBI wouldn't dare fix this. They're daring him. Daring him. October 6th, 23, Walmart 62, 8:45 to 9:15 in the morning. Women are walking around. We talked to those officers that watch her. Those men that watch her. Everybody knows I have them. Hi, guys. Said the only thing that they said, she's never said she did anything wrong before. All these people have is their stalking tapes where they admitted they drugged her and told her to say it before. Where they admitted they photoshopped everything and made everything up on her before. And stalking tapes. That's jack shit, people. This is as bad as when where I called the FBI, that agent opened a real case with statements. We had police and investigators everywhere, following everybody around, find out their involvement in this. My one daughter-in-law, Melissa, got caught telling the kids to lie. And then on Thanksgiving, in a legally booked house, that they wanted the house for Auntie Shell and Papa. And to later on to my granddaughter, Flora, they made everything up. And when I went to my son, John, I'm like, what's going on? He's like, Mom, I don't know. She says, I told him you're going through a divorce, you're going to be moving out. She's just going to have him make up something. It could never be anything bad. Don't worry about it, Mom. It could never be anything bad, and she could never have anybody say anything bad about you. Don't worry about it. She's going to have the kids make up something, the church people too. It's like, that's not okay. You shouldn't have said something. Don't worry about it. She could never say anything bad. Okay? They get caught in a legally booked house telling Flora they were making everything up. Flora ratted them out, where the police came up to me how stupid Melissa was, not even checking where I was when she made it up and da-da-da-da-da. They're documented mean jokes. Okay? October 23rd, 2019, Flora ratted them out. Laughing, of course it never happened. Of course it wasn't true. We made it up. They were games of pretend. Make up something, call you a bad word. That's how they put it. I would have spanked my children. All right. Come May of 21, I leave the state and I go into Pennsylvania. Some girls in the gas station were looking through their phone through the case and went, oh my goodness, that Kurt found out all those kids made everything up. He's going to kill her. I'm like, Kurt's slow, right? They said they were lying on Thanksgiving of 18 and it's May of 21 and you just found out they were lying? He's slow, right? Well, I came back into town. I sat outside the Stark County Sheriff's. I know they could hear me. I used to sit outside there so they could hear me, okay? And sometimes they yell out stuff. Sometimes they'd walk out and say something. Two sheriffs walk out laughing as hard as they can. If that Kurt found out those kids were lying, he is slow. And they're laughing. I went down to my sister's, June or July of 21. I'm in a gas station in Illinois. They looked at me and said that Kurt gave up going after you for anything in life. And they were talking about the case in Illinois. They sold it nationwide. Okay? Even the main cop over the case told everybody in Walmart, "We'll give Karen no wrongdoing in life because she wasn't abusive." I have one traffic ticket from 89 and I paid my ticket. I am the most boring person without the riffraff. I like boring. I miss it. The things people take for granted. You walk out of your house and you exhale and you don't think about your day. You get in and live your life in peace. I had almost been murdered several times, and I went down to my sister's in March of 19, and my nephew was scared for me to be there because Dave's crazy, and I wouldn't tell him what was going on. And I kept thinking of the gunshot night, almost being shot in the head driving. And the next morning, I walked out, and for a moment, I exhaled, and I felt free and safe. It was the weirdest feeling. I've been scared for my life for months, and I felt free and safe. And then a car from Ohio, one of the bad guys drove by. They were there. I went and seen my mom and visited, and they followed us out to her trailer. I left within a few hours. I couldn't bring them down there to them. After that, my mom said somebody was beating on her trailer. Then a tall white man with black hair showed up with Ohio lights. Kept following her, beat on her trailer. Showed up at her church. Her minister walked out. "What are you doing following Joella?" He said, "I'm waiting for my girlfriend." He said, "Do you ever catch you around Joella? We got a really good police department and they'll take care of you. I better never catch you around her again." And he left. They went looking for me. That's how not funny this is. Today up in Akron, they looked it up. The case is, the church is picking up, it is them trying to hire men to kill her. Now they're paying people to follow her and harass her and make up stuff on her. They did find that tape, and it was verified by an officer of that girl saying that she hired those men to do those things to her, and they knew they were killing other people. That Lisa is a psycho bitch. A psycho bitch. And these people helping out, that guy said they even knew they were killing other people. She's caused thousands of deaths. Somebody needs to arrest her psychotic dumbass. And then when you go to those agents mocking me, did they just play like they were going along with them so they could get their drug dealers? Because then why would they act like some drunken cat on a bar stool instead of police officers making fun of a victim being drug beaten, raped, and scammed by a sexual predator? Because he told Apostolic Church of Barberton the night before he knew I was being drug beaten, raped. And he didn't care, and he tried to blame the pathetic Vegas. On a 15-year-old lie. You can't even feel sorry for him. It's a medication error, documented in 2002. They waited 15 years to kill me, and I have nothing to do with them because a minister said I was faking. Not a doctor, a minister told him, because he's all seeing, all knowing. He was a jackass and a lying one. And he made up the biggest lie in October. He kept changing his lie for it to get juicier and bigger. And he was just a compulsive liar that lied on everybody. He told Apostolic Church of Barberton the night before it was verified by the Norton Barberton police. And Dave told Danny where I told that agent someone told on me. He was there. It was him. That's why he called me a liar. And then him talking to me like he's some kind of drunken cat, like he would actually go with religious heresy. Did he do this to get their drug dealers? Because he still fed his informant to a drug cartel and let them human trafficker, drug beat and rape her. Huh? Or did he do it and they pay him off? It's a good question. Because either way, he had no right letting them touch me. Everybody turn Lisa in. They're psychotic and they don't care who they kill.